The sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow on the dense foliage. Charlie, a revered fetish priest, stood at the center of a sacred clearing. His weathered face bore the lines of wisdom, and his eyes gleamed with ancient knowledge. The forest hummed with anticipation as he raised his arms, invoking the spirits that dwelled within the ancient trees. The air thickened as the rhythmic beat of drums echoed through the forest. Charlie swayed to the music, his colorful robes billowing around him. The spirits responded, their presence palpable. Shadows danced on the moss-covered ground, and the leaves whispered secrets only he could hear. Charlie knelt before an ancient tree, its gnarled roots reaching deep into the earth. His hands pressed against the rough bark, and his eyes closed in reverence. The spirits whispered their secrets, the wisdom of generations, into his ears. His face reflected both awe and determination. As the moon rose, the veil between worlds thinned. Charlie's body shimmered, half in this realm and half in the spirit world. His face was illuminated by an otherworldly glow, and his lips moved in silent incantations. The spirits gathered, their forms shifting from mist to solid, eager to share their knowledge. The drums reached a crescendo, and the forest held its breath. Charlie's eyes snapped open, their irises now a brilliant shade of gold. He stood at the nexus of power, ready to guide his people. The spirits swirled around him, their energy palpable. The air crackled with anticipation. And so, the mystical adventure of Charlie began a journey that would take him beyond the known, into realms where spirits danced and wisdom flowed like the rivers of Yuland. Charlie summoned his only friend, and who would have thought? A crocodile. He called him Anyaim, Charlie, and Anyaim ventured deeper into the heart of the forest. The leaves rustled, their veins etched with ancient symbols. Each step resonated with power, the earth itself acknowledging their presence. Anyaim's eyes darted, sensing hidden paths only spirits could tread. In a secluded glade, Charlie discovered a stone tablet half buried in moss. Glyphs, worn by time, adorned its surface. Anyaim nudged the tablet, revealing forgotten wisdom. Charlie traced the symbols, unraveling secrets, the key to unlocking realms beyond. As dusk settled, Charlie chanted incantations. Anyaim's scales shimmered, mirroring the twilight. The veil between worlds trembled, spirits materialized, a spectral assembly. Charlie's voice resonated, bridging realms. Anyaim's eyes glowed, a beacon for lost souls seeking guidance. The eldest spirit stepped forward, an oracle with eyes like starlit galaxies. It spoke in riddles, revealing Charlie's destiny. Anyaim lowered its head, listening intently. The oracle's words echoed.
To save Yuland, seek the lost talisman, the heartstone beneath the sacred waterfall.
Charlie and Anyaim embarked on their quest. Through treacherous jungles and mist-shrouded valleys, they followed the oracle's cryptic clues. Anyaim swam across rivers, its tail leaving ripples in reality. Charlie deciphered ancient maps, guided by whispers from Anyaim's snout. And so, the duo pressed onward, a priest and his faithful crocodile, found by fate and fueled by purpose. What lay beneath the sacred waterfall? What secrets would the heartstone reveal? Only time would tell it. In the heart of Yuland, where the forest canopy embraced secrets older than time, Charlie stumbled upon a forgotten guardian, an entity veiled in mystery and purpose. The encounter unfolded like a forgotten chapter in the Book of Etheria. Akua, meaning keeper of echoes in the ancient Awe tongue. Akua stood tall, her form a blend of bark and moonlight. Her eyes, silver pools of forgotten memories, held the weight of centuries. Leaves adorned her hair, each one a fragment of an ancient tale. Akua guarded the whispering stones, a circle of monoliths hidden deep within the forest. These stones held the echoes of ancestors, their wisdom, regrets, and unspoken truths. She was the bridge between the living and the spectral, tasked with preserving the delicate balance. Charlie stumbled upon the whispering stones during a moonless night. The air hummed with anticipation, and the stones pulsed like dormant hearts. Akua emerged, a spectral figure, her gaze piercing Charlie's soul.
Why do you seek the stones, mortal?
Her voice carried the weight of forgotten epics. Charlie explained his quest: the Heartstone, the Shadow Weaver, and the fate of Etheria.
Foolish priest, seeking power when wisdom lies beneath your feet.
She revealed the stone's purpose, to reveal truth, not grant dominion.
Listen,
She commanded, guiding Charlie's hand to a moss-covered monolith. As Charlie touched the stone, visions flooded his mind. The Shadow Weaver, a fallen sister consumed by ambition. The Heartstone, a cosmic anchor, both creation and destruction. His own path, a choice between power and sacrifice. Akua whispered.
the Heartstone awaits, but its true purpose lies beyond your grasp.
She revealed a riddle.
To save Etheria, seek not dominion but unity. The Heartstone binds realms, but only love can mend the way.
Charlie's heart raced.
But how?
Akua further explained their purpose.
These stones are the memory of Etheria, the echoes of those who walked before us.
Charlie traced the grooves with reverence, feeling the weight of generations. When Akua met Charlie's gaze, her eyes held galaxies, the birth and death of stars.
You seek dominion, but the Heartstone is not a mere talisman.
Her irises shifted, a dance of constellations, as if she could see beyond time. Charlie questioned her riddle.
Find the lost love, the one who mirrors your soul.
Akua's laughter was like wine through ancient leaves.
Not romantic love, mortal, Etheria's love, the balance of elements.
She revealed that the Heartstone was a vessel, a convergence of fire, water, earth, and air.
Only when these elements unite will the rift heal.
Charlie embarked on an elemental pilgrimage. He climbed the volcano, where flames danced in molten pools. There, he faced his own inner inferno, the desire for power. He dived into the ocean's abyss, encountering merfolk and forgotten sea gods. The salt water cleansed his doubts. In the ancient forest, he communed with tree spirits. Their roots whispered secrets, the interconnectedness of all life. Atop the highest peak, he meditated. Winds carried memories, the laughter of children, the sighs of elders. Charlie met a
Balance
the hermit said.
is not dominance but harmony.
Charlie glimpsed his reflection, a priest and a crocodile, fire and water, earth and air. Anyam watched, scales shimmering. Understanding dawned. Charlie left the whispering stones, vowing to unravel the riddle. Anyam watched, scales shimmering, a witness to ancient truths. The forgotten guardian's words echoed.
Remember, love, not power, shall mend the rift.
And so, Charlie's quest shifted, a journey beyond spells and battles toward a love lost and a world saved. In the midst of finding balance, where the veil between realms wavered, lurked an enigmatic figure, the Shadow Weaver. Charlie and Anyam sensed its presence, an unsettling ripple in the cosmic fabric. The Shadow Weaver's true name remained unspoken, lost in forgotten incantations. Some whispered that it was a fallen spirit, an ancient priest who delved deep into forbidden magic. Its eyes were twin voids, absorbing light and hope. When it gazed upon mortals, their souls quivered, memories unraveling like frayed threads. The Shadow Weaver hungered for power, the kind that could reshape worlds. Legend spoke of an artifact, the Heartstone, buried beneath the sacred waterfall. It believed that the Heartstone held dominion over life and death, and it would stop at nothing to possess it. Villagers spoke of eerie encounters, shadows elongated, and the air thickened when the Shadow Weaver drew near. It whispered secrets, half-truths and veiled promises, to those desperate enough to listen. Once, Charlie glimpsed the Shadow Weaver, a cloaked figure at the edge of the sacred grove. It offered forbidden knowledge in exchange for the Heartstone's location. Charlie refused, sensing malevolence beneath the silky words. Anyam sensed danger. Its scales bristled, and its eyes narrowed. The faithful crocodile guarded Charlie, teeth bared, ready to defend against the Shadow Weaver's machinations. Charlie and the Shadow Weaver clashed in twilight glades. Spales crackled, light against darkness as Anyam circled, tail lashing. The forest trembled, leaves whispering ancient curses. The oracle spoke.
When the Heartstone awakens, a choice awaits.
Charlie's destiny intertwined with the Shadow Weavers, a cosmic dance of balance and chaos. The faithful crocodile wore scars, the Shadow Weaver's venomous touch. Each encounter left Charlie weaker, memories fading like mist at dawn. Beneath the sacred waterfall, Charlie faced the Shadow Weaver. The Heartstone pulsed, a heartbeat of creation. Anyime lunged, jaws snapping, but the Shadow Weaver laughed, a sound like crumbling stars. And so, the battle raged. A priest, a crocodile, and a shadow entwined. The fate of Yulin hung in the balance. Charlie, like any cunning strategist, devised a multifaceted plan to outwit the Shadow Weaver. His approach combined ancient wisdom, intuition, and a dash of audacity. Charlie understood that the Shadow Weaver's power relied on manipulating the veil between realms. He sought to disrupt this delicate balance, creating rifts that would weaken her influence. Through secret rituals, he whispered incantations to the spirits, asking for their aid in obscuring the veil. Charlie wove intricate illusions, phantom trails, and false artifacts. He planted decoys, leading the Shadow Weaver away from critical locations. Anyime, his loyal companion, played a crucial role, luring the antagonist into traps. Charlie knew that the Heartstone held immense power, the very essence of Etheria. He spread rumors, suggesting that the Heartstone was hidden in Mysticor, the last place the Shadow Weaver would suspect. While she focused her efforts there, Charlie secretly explored other avenues. Charlie sought out ancient beings, the forgotten guardians of Etheria. These elemental spirits held knowledge beyond mortal comprehension. He negotiated pacts, exchanging favors for their assistance in thwarting the Shadow Weaver. Charlie understood that sometimes sacrifice was necessary. He prepared himself for the ultimate confrontation, willing to give up his own life to protect Etheria. Anyime, too, stood ready, a guardian crocodile with jaws poised to strike. Beneath the sacred waterfall, Charlie faced the Shadow Weaver. He revealed the true location of the Heartstone, a place she had overlooked. As their powers clashed, Charlie whispered forgotten incantations, unraveling her spells. Charlie's final move surprised even Anyime. He offered the Shadow Weaver a choice, to embrace redemption or remain forever trapped in her own darkness. Her decision would determine the fate of Etheria. In the end, Charlie's plan hinged on understanding the Shadow Weaver's weaknesses, her arrogance, her blind pursuit of power, and her inability to comprehend selflessness. Whether he succeeded remains shrouded in legend, but his legacy lives on, a beacon for those who dare to defy the shadows.